Hello guys, it is me once again, SubZeroExtabyte, and don't forget little chip on my shoulder. But today we are going to build to survive, and as you would expect from the title, you have to build to survive. There are not a lot of people on this server, so I guess that is more blocks for us, which is actually really nice. So, if we just take this green one and we duplicate some of these, then we can start building what we need to survive, which is basically just a platform for all of the things that are going to take place, and you need to have a kind of shelter to survive all of that. And we are going to make a little green bunker so we can survive all the things that are going to take place. I don't know yet what will happen, but that gives us more attention to be more excited for the moment that is going to happen, so I guess that is pretty nice. So, this little green platform is our base of the shelter that we are going to build. A good foundation is major key, as DJ Khaled would say. Well, he basically says that about anything is major key to that guy, but that is what makes him cool. But now is the time that we need to start building a little wall. It does not have to be very thick, but just that it is enough to withstand the things that will happen. But building walls is not really that easy. It is a bit odd building things in Roblox, but that does not mean that it is a bad game or anything. In Minecraft you can just build way easier, but maybe it is just this server. I don't know, but it is a pretty cool concept, this server, because it is nice to have to build a shelter that will protect you from bad things that are going to happen, and personally we don't know yet what is going to take place, so it makes it that bit more exciting. And we don't know how thick the walls need to be or anything. So, if any of you at home have ever played Build to Survive before, then you will probably cringe at what I am doing, but stop judging me because your first time was probably the same as my first time is. Like, how difficult would you say it is to build a wall in this game? Well, if you would ask me, then I would say, that does not look that difficult, but for the realsies it is way harder than you would imagine. I can explain why. Well, actually I can. The building is just way too precise, and it is a bit like a poopy version of Minecraft, but then with slabs that go vertically, which is actually not that bad of an idea if you would ask me. You can save a lot of space if that would be in Minecraft. You can just build your outer wall out of something, and inside it is just half a block bigger on one side, and if you count both sides then you have an entire block extra in your house. So yeah, I would say that something like that would be really efficient. And if you would choose not to have just an outer wall, you can make an inner wall, and you could perhaps have an outer wall out of bricks, and on the inside, well, I don't know, let's just say stone slabs or something. Would that not be mind-blowing? If you stand outside of a house in real life, then it is a different thing that on the inside, if you know what I mean. So why not bring that to Minecraft? Well, that is something that I cannot help, but Notch needs to add, or there will probably be a mod for that. But let's just focus on our lovely greenhouse that we are currently building. Well, house? I don't know yet, it is just a bad shelter. You can really name it a house though, but it is coming along pretty nicely, and if I just have the entire outer bit then I can start building up, so we are really safe for the bad things that are going to happen in less than 2 minutes. Is it not lovely? Well, I think that it is lovely. It is just some simple math now to fit all off the blocks. As you can see, I am struggling a bit with this, but I guess that if we make it so that there are a lot of blocks next to each other, there would be no gaps in between, and then we have a nice safe shelter, and we can seek shelter in our own shelter, if that makes sense. I don't know. But do we need to have an opening for a door, or would that be really stupid? Well, that is something that I don't know yet, just because I have not yet played this game mode, and if I would have played it before I would know what I was doing. But on the other hand, now the video is a bit more entertaining, just because I am basically a noob doing stuff that probably is not even functional. But that, my friends, we will see in just a bit more than a minute. So for now, let us just focus on having no gaps in our walls. No one likes gaps in their walls. And if it is really windy, then it would be cold in my shelter, and then I would have to chop wood to make a campfire. But I don't know how I get a fire, so I would have to own a lighter, and if my wood goes into the fire then I am warm. But why would you go through all of that effort just as you can easily fix these gaps? But on the other hand, though, we could sing all kinds of campfire songs, and if you don't own a campfire then you can do anything like that. So, it would also be a positive thing if we don't fix these gaps. But for A's sake we are just going to fix the gaps, because we can and we want to, but we still have some gaps. But those are on the vertical scene, and that is actually nice because now we can peek trough and actually see what is going on outside. And we don't need to really worry that much about wind, But the next thing that I am concerned about is how do we get in? Oh wait, no, I made a little gap where we can put a door. Oh, wait, no, this is not Minecraft. I don't think I have a door in my possession, so I just have to go with the flow, and I just have to accept the fact that there is a huge gap on my wall. But now we are in a scene where we can see the eggs that are probably going to do something in a minute or something. Oh, no, half a minute they are going to start doing things. And as you do, you just climb that thing that is going to try to destroy humanity, just because we can, and we are SubZeroExtabyte. And of course, don't forget my shoulder buddy Chip. He is also really important, and sometimes he does not get remembered by some of the people, but he is actually really important, and he is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Or well, no, actually he is my best friend in this entire world. But now the winner is announced, and the real SubZeroExtabyte and some guy that loves turtles 123 have won. And now it looks like Roblox are coming in this time. Well, I am not entirely sure what that means, but let's just go with the flow and head to these green things. And by the looks of it, you can buy a house here, and it costs 10. I don't know what 10, but it costs 10. Well then, I don't have 10, so let's head back to the spawn where all the blocks get spawned and you can duplicate those. And I seem to be really interested by these vanilla looking slabs, and I think I am going to try to build a tower out of them, if the game allows me to do that. That is, if the game thinks, like, no, I don't like SubZeroExtabyte, then we will not build a tower. The game will not allow that to happen then. But the game actually likes me at the minute, and my tower has not yet been knocked down or been destroyed, so I have that going for me. And we are still heading for the clouds, just like Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if all of you remember that guy, but it is the astronaut from Toy Story, and personally I really like him. He has a jetpack and he is really cool. Woody is also pretty darn cool if you ask me. He is just a really nice cowboy, and he is also really cool. And if I would have the chance, then I would not fall from this tower, but I would hang out with either Buzz Lightyear or I would hang out with Cowboy Woody. I am not sure who I would choose, but I don't have to choose, so why not both? Well, that is an option too from now on. So we are going to choose to hang out with Woody and with Buzz Lightyear, and they already like each other, and I am pretty sure that they will probably like me too. I can be a really chill guy to hang with, and if there is something that would go down and they would need shelter to be built for them, then I am the right candidate for that. And I could keep them safe, and I could save the entire Toy Story franchise just because would be able to build shelter, and I would keep my Woody and my Buzz Lightyear safe, and then they are going to be really happy, and the producers are also going to be happy, and I would be happy also, because I saved 2 lives with something that I am really passionate about, and that thing that I am passionate about is not building towers, but the building shelter part. Well, I would not say that I am bad at building towers though. In matter of speaking, I think I totally rock this tower building kind of thing. And just look at this tower, is it not completely cool? Well, it is not as big as the last one, but sometimes it is not the size that matters, but if your tower keeps stand in rough times. And I think that this little guy that I build would keep stand in rough time. And do you see that noob over there that is trying to build a tower out of those green things? Well, does he not suck at building towers? In the meantime, I built a higher tower than the last one, and I think that this tower is even cooler than the last one. And I am going to meet Buzz Lightyear up here. He also wanted to go to the moon and back, but then I would not go to the moon. That would take a couple of minutes longer, and I don't think that my viewers would really appreciate if I would build a really high tower to the moon. But I don't know if they do. But maybe I am just going to build to the moon in this video, who knows? Well, you will see that after the break ends. Well, what break do you ask? Well, that break that you deserve to get some popcorn right now. You deserved it, buddy. I would like myself some popcorn as well, but I don't think I deserve popcorn just yet. I am not yet on the moon with my tower. But yeah, I think that this tower is getting to where he should be. He really deserves more, and I think I am going to name this tower. Well, what is a good name for a tower? Well, I don't know, man, but those people in New York have named their skyscrapers names, and I think I remember one from all of those, and that one is called the Empire State Building. And from now on, I am going to call this pathetic tower the Empire State Building as well, because I can, and I like the Empire State Building that much that I would name my own tower after it. But yeah, guys, as you can see, the view up here is pretty amazing. I can even see the end of the map, and it looks pretty cool. Well, if you think that the meaning of pretty cool is that you don't really see anything except for grass, then yeah, this is pretty cool. But no, the real meaning of cool is this tower. If you disagree that this tower is not cool, Oh wait, this tower is not cool anymore. It broke somehow. I don't know who did this, but that is not really that kind of that person. But I am not really happy, so what am I going to do now? Well, I am going to prank this guy that is building his blue tower, and he already fell off his tower, and his tower is way less cool than our tower. But his tower does have stairs though, but ours had a secret elevator inside of it, which I did not yet know of, and I don't think that you guys knew of either. Otherwise you would probably be so nice to tell me that I had an elevator inside my tower. But no, if I completed the tower and I would not come back down again, then I would also be pretty sad. So maybe it is good that the tower fell. Sometimes you need to fall hard to get back up again. I don't know who quoted that, but from now on I think that I am the only one that ever said that, so from now on I am the creator of that quote. And if someone else already said something like that, the end, sorry dude, but I also like that sentence. I am really sorry. Wait, who is building this wall behind me out of the blue stuff? Hey, I don't appreciate you doing that, girl. But now maybe I can start building a new tower on here. That is not that bad of an idea, but I don't think this tower serves the right foundation to do that. But I mean, we can try jumping from tower to tower so we can get really high up, and it would have a bit more foundation than our last tower. But I actually like this color of blue. But we are getting there, boys and girls. Never mind, don't quote me on that. I just fell down off a tower once again. Well, that is not that good. But this color of blue is cool though. And someone cries that some Draco Bloxers are loose. I don't really know what that means. Hey, could that mean that those eggs are on a run? Well, I don't know, but we are going to see. I don't see any movement yet, but those eggs really look mean though. But I guess that we are going to see with our own eyes if these eggs are on the loose, and what they are going to do to all of this nice grass that someone placed down here. Yeah, I do think that these eggs are moving. I am not that sure about it, so don't quote me on that like you already quoted me on that other thing. But my mind thinks that these eggs are moving. Wait, no, I actually changed my mind. I don't see any movement anymore. Or they are doing some weird stuff, not sure yet, but these eggs do look like something that a chicken would probably not produce. So these are not chicken eggs, but they are just a bit bigger than chicken eggs. But now that we are this close to them, I really can see any movement of them, so no, I think something else is loose. Not sure yet what is loose and who is crying, but we are going to find out in just under a minute. Or not, because I fell down out of the world and now I don't know what is happening, but we are going to respawn, I think, so we can try something new maybe. And if we don't feel like trying something new, we can just parkour on this mess that is here. I don't know how many towers people have tried to build, but I don't think that these towers were really that good. And they were not as cool as our tower that we built, but at least they tried, so you have to give them that. But yeah, it really is a mess at the spawn. All kinds of different block thingies have fallen down here on the spawn, and it looks like a complete mess. And I feel kind of part of it. All my towers fell down. But now it is just a matter of seconds to what the Draco Bloxers are going to do and who is crying. And by the looks of it, Rena, Deanna, Vera B and Funtime Foxy, a lot of numbers have survived, and we did not survive. But we don't need to blame ourselves because our tower fell. But by the looks of the next thing is that the new platform is lightning or something. I am not sure, but it said it in my screen a couple of seconds ago. But I was too busy concentrating on this amazing pink tower that is surely going to be longer than the last one. But that is something that we need to see first. I am not sure, but we have a bit of out of balance, it looks like. But we are falling off half of the time. Wait, no, we just could and get on the longer bit of the tower, because we messed up here where I am standing and jumping right now. So that is a bit of a pickle, but we are no failures and we are going to keep building even though we are not even on the tower, and all kinds of blocks are falling down. So now I am the guy that is trashing the spawn. Well, I don't particularly feel bad for the spawn, but this tower would have been so amazing. I just can't describe with words how amazing this tower would have been. So I am going to show you with actions. I am going to parkour my way up, and with our fingers crossed this tower will not fall down while we are doing the parkouring. But it could happen, so we are expecting it, so we don't need to expect the unexpected, but we just need to expect that this tower is going to fall, and we are already expecting, so that is nice. Wait, that is not nice. Shall we just say our goodbyes? Okay, then we do that. Okay guys, goodbye, and I will see you in the next video. But we fell down once again, so that is not all too nice. But the end is near. Wait, no, I scared you. No, not the end of the world, silly. No, not the end of this lovely pink tower. But the end of the video is coming closer and closer as we talk.